Hello and welcome back to SaGa Frontier Remastered. This part we're going to finish out Riki's scenario. If you remember last time we went on a crusade to become a dragon. We collected some rings. And we're ready to finish, this entire quest. I moved some of my arts around, I think. Make sure we're all good here. Yeah. For Riki, I can probably drop Needle and Windfall, probably even Charming Gaze. I do like Stampede and Sylphid. I think those are both solid abilities to have. But, yeah, let's go to the port. Gonna go back to Kurong, I believe. Quick save, and we're going to Moss Prairie Bird, because that is where the Ring Lord is. Yeah. Alright. And there are all these little side rooms, but they won't open, so we're going to ignore them for now. They will come up very shortly. Let's see, arguably the most frustrating part of Riki's scenario, if, trying to become a certain monster type wasn't. So we have Virgil, the Ring Lord. A challenger for the ring? Haven't had one for a while. Look. Take the ring if you can, but I won't let any wimps challenge me. There are 8 rooms in this palace. Visit each room to find its secret. After you get all 8 keys, then you can challenge me. So Virgil, it's got a pretty intense setup here. But we're gonna go and accept this challenge. Why not? How bad could it be? Well, this is one of the worst ones that I've decided to do first. In this challenge, you fight a bunch of metal slimes, what am I saying? Magma slimes. Oh boy, my martial arts I don't have. You want to kill them all. Let's see. Oh, okay, let me sign that. But I think that just does paralysis. I don't know that it does damage. I can Gel Blast, but that's Heat Cold Shock. I don't know if they're immune to it. Multi-slash. Stampede will hit everybody. So, one thing that makes this obnoxious is they attack your life points directly. Yes, it's just like it's a rough game of Yu-Gi-Oh! They're not that hard to kill. As you can see. Let's see Gel Blast. Okay, Gel Blast will hit them all. Good. It's just that mid-battle, you don't have any way to recover LP. Riki there, you see, is already at 5 out of 8. My mecha, who has 20 LP, is not going to have a problem, but yeah, it is frustrating. Honestly, if we get to know low enough LP, I might just have. We have the key, the rings for it still equipped. I might just have him do hide. If I don't, then I'm gonna have to go and equip the ring. But I believe that we have to defeat. I think it's 25. It's a lot of these slimes, and it's no joke. Your team starts to go down pretty quick. Really would like it if they'd stop targeting Riki. I wonder if Glass Shield would protect him. Maybe we can try that, but the problem is then we have to give up a Gel Slash round. And any round where we're not killing all the slimes is a bad round. So we want to get through this as quick as possible. Not Gel Slash, what I'm saying. Mega Wind Blast is what it was called in the original. That spell. Jeez, Riki at 2 LP. Okay. Do I have any... Let's see. Yeah, then that... Maybe if we have Riki... Let's see, Emergence Ring is Charm? Maybe we can Charm him out? Nope. Thing is, yeah, that's gonna kill Riki, which is gonna be an instant game over. So, yeah, there's that. Let me go ahead and, we don't need the Harponium Earring, let's see. I think... Blood Chalice is just stun. I thought for sure there was something with Blood Chalice minions where they couldn't attack your LP, but maybe I'm just out of my mind. Let's go ahead and do Thieves' Ring. Because then Thieves' Ring and they won't have a round where they all get to attack us. So that's one potential solve for this. Magma Slimes! Blast. I know that like the rest of my party's gonna come out of hiding. That's what's gonna happen eventually anyway. And it's okay if the rest of them get hit. It's just really trying to avoid Riki getting destroyed, because if that happens, you know, game over. It's the Shin Megami Tensei rules, you know. Your main character has died. But I think defending will keep us hopefully hidden. Yeah, oh, deflect, yes. You love to see it. God, Gin is really... He's really pulled through his playthrough, I think. Really amazing get-arounds. Let's legendary X speed this, because this is kind of a thoughtless battle. You either have the damage output and don't get, you know, downed, or you don't and you lose and you have to try it again. This can basically not be like a run-ender, but this can be like a, this fight alone is a real brick wall for Riki, because it's essentially just testing, like, again, if you can get through this nonsense, you know. But, maybe this is going to be the last round of them, but I think there's going to be another one after. I'm trying to think of other ways, you know, other than having like a robot team. Obviously, my strategy of Thieves' Ring and then just having Riki hide is one way to avoid the issue I was running into. You see, if you have a bunch of swordsmen, they might deflect for each other. Nuskin's down, which is an issue, because now I can't just insta-kill all of them. But you see they're not reviving now, so I think this is the last round of them. Alright, completely annihilated them. You can eat up this big sign, get life save. I should stay the dragon. Yeah, you got the Merger Key. I should stay as the dragon form. Oh, by the way, we need to go and rest and recover. Hopefully, yeah. Just do a little running around here. Yep. Fucking, they killed my boy. But he's fine now. He just needed to sleep. That's how the weekend feels after a long work week. Sitting around at 0 WP. After the damn magma slimes take it all out of you. But yeah, we made it through the magma slime bit. So that's good. We'll throw back on a harmonium earring just for good measure. So every one of these doors has 2 behind it. Go ahead and open this door. Here's today's contestant. Please give him a big round of applause. I do believe each of these are supposed to correspond with the rings and the areas you got with them. So this is, I believe, Akarats. I think the other one would be Tansers. But I could be wrong. What's your name? I'm Riki. Well, Riki, today's your big day. Are you ready for Super High and Low? Do you know the rules? No? Here's the rules. Compare the value of item B with that of item A. If you think B costs more than A, choose high. If you think it costs less, choose low. Then compare the next item with the preceding one. Get it right 8 times, and you win Virgil's Key. But if you make a mistake, you'll have to play a penalty game. Batsu games. Now here's the first item. Reinforced clothes. It's a Warlord's armor. Warlord's armor costs... yeah. Correct! This is Warlord's armor. And here's the next item. Pin Dragon. I think that's a gun. I believe it's lower. Correct! It's the Pin Dragon. And we're going to compare it to the Samurai Sword. I do believe Sam Swords... no? Okay. Well, penalty game. Yeah, I didn't... oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We can punch. We can fake out. We can hit him with the tail. Or we can heal. Let's see. We'll have some people punch. Some people tail, huh? It seems tail is the way to go. Alright, doesn't matter if I'm Garfield. This is the Samurai Sword. Here's the next item. Hand Cannon. Okay, hi. Wrong. Okay, fine. Here we go again. We're gonna beat up a rabbit. Now why is it... oh, these are Tell's ground attack. I should punch it. Alright. Penalty game on me. This is the hand cannon. And the next item, Agni SSP. Hi. No. Man, I really don't know the price of some of these things, these guns. The fact that they don't all default to punch and I'm gonna re-punch every time is the real penalty. Alright, and here's the Eagle Gun. Okay, Eagle Gun. Okay, correct. This is the Eagle Gun. Next item, Fiber Vest. Lower than Eagle Gun. Alright, Cyber Suit, definitely higher. Zweihander. Lower? Rune Sword. Higher. God, insurance! Lower. Alright, here's the key and a bonus prize. You see the virtual key. What was my bonus prize? Hang on, was it just credits? Is there a, you know... Is there a prize for getting them all? Let's go and see if we can't get them all. Let's see. What's the quick save here? We already beat the slimes. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if what happens if we get them without any issues, huh? I think that's doable. I don't know that it's anything worth a damn, but you know, I'd like to see. Maybe it's something cool. Worth safes coming for, even. I doubt it, but it's always worth a college try. I like the version's like, no, you have to complete my challenges, like knowing the price of, like beating me in Price is Right. It's like, Virgil, what are you on, dude? Should we save before coming in here? Yeah, I know the rules. Electro armor compared to sniper rifle. Let me say sniper rifle. We're gonna immediately be wrong. Electro armor, definitely worth more than a sniper rifle. What was I thinking? You know, it might pay just to pull up like a list. Let's see. Should we resist that? I don't know. I don't wanna have to reset this bunch. Let's see. Let's see. Check out. Yeah, you can... The magma slime thing, you also... I believe there are some items you can have, like life water, stuff that restores your LP. So it's not terrible if you're prepared, but... I made that mistake again. Oh boy. Armor, figure out its actual price, you know. Okay, we'll consult this. I think I found a nice list. Yeah, I know the rules. Okay, the hand cannon versus hard leather. Oh, that is a tricky one. Hand cannon, hard leather. Let's see. Hard leather is a rank 1 junk armor. Comes on equipped on some people. I'm gonna say that the hand cannon is... The hard loader is lower. Oh, son of a... Oh, boy. Okay. We really... Look, do I have a... Okay, I'm not trusting all that nonsense. Okay, let's... This time, I'm gonna save before I enter the room. Obviously, the thing that I have pulled up is not amazing. Let's see. They're like just an item guide. Somewhere in this. I believe the guides for everything else in SaGa Frontier other than equipment. You know? Yeah, I'm seeing if there's any quick, you know. Problem is hoping that none of this got translated differently, you know? Alright. Okay, we're gonna make a save. We're gonna intuit this shit. Really, this is a place to flex your SaGa to your knowledge, and I am failing. So, the people that can get this done on their first try are the true patron saints. Let's not immediately run into the room without saving. Go ahead and make a save. Make a quick save. Okay. Let's do it to it. Put that Baccarat theme. That's the way money sounds, baby! Spend 96% of this stream doing this minigame. Yeah, I know the rules. A katana versus a high-frequency sword. Ooh, that's actually hard. I think the high-freak sword might be lower, because I think the katana is actually higher attack power. Okay, high-freak sword, cotton shirt. Cotton shirt's lower. Cotton shirt versus a Bowie knife. Bowie knife's higher. Bowie knife versus reinforced clothes. Ooh, reinforced are higher. Reinforced versus Warlord armor. Didn't we do this before? I think Warlord was the higher one. Warlord to the Eagle Gun. I think Eagle Gun is lower. Eagle Gun, the laser knife. Ooh, that's hard. That's a difficult one. Let's see. See if I can even, like, pull this up and figure out what the hell. The Eagle Gun, okay, so... Eagle Gun is a 28 attack power, 6 ammo. Okay. Laser Knife, I think, is just 15, so I think Laser Knife is going to be lower. Okay. Broadsword. Oh boy. Broadsword is lower. It's gotta be. Okay. Key and a bonus prize. Get the Virgil Key. Okay. What's the bonus? Is it credits? What is... Oh. I got a broadsword. Did I get everything else? Did you give me, like, an Eagle Gun? Or is it just that you get the last item that he lands on? Yeah, because the last thing he asked me about was a broadsword, right? Man, what a kick in the face, huh? So maybe he rewards you with whatever you land on last. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure exactly how that bonus prize mechanic works. I'm not that deep in the sauce, but, fuck it. Congratulations! Yeah. I know where I'd stick this broadsword, you a-hole. Alright, we're just gonna keep going around. So, bottom floor. Let's finish the bottom floor one. Yeah, we can do it. Let's rotate around. So we'll go up top floor. See what's over here, huh? Which one of the... Okay, so there's a maze, it seems. Got some monsters in it. Oh, looks like there's panels in the ground. Don't want to step on those. There's a chute over there. There's a couple chutes. Interesting, interesting. So maybe we do want to get... Do we want to go down one of these? Do we... Oh, I see, we're bowling. And it is aggro the hell out of this monster. So it looks like it's fights if we can't bowl them away, which... Come on. Come on, game, are you really... This is how you decide to challenge me? Yeah. Go home. Alright? Rock Scout got head trauma. Head trauma? What a name of a move. I kind of like that. I kind of think that's hilarious. Hold on, the head trauma. Okay, so one of these has got a... Oh no! Okay. The skeleton wants to fight us now. Oh hey, that's actually a real-ass fight. Get out of here! Yeah, the multiplier speed on actions in this game is kind of ruined me. It is really cool to see some of this stuff animated very quickly. I think it adds a little bit of oomph to it. Whoa, did we get... That wasn't a land shield. I'm just running into the fights now. Alright. Chimera's like, I got snake hands and a dog head. Well, this is probably the lamest Chimera. Dog head, person body, snake hands. Like, oh no. What have we done? We need to rectify this immediately. Lose that feral pounce ASAP. Here's the problem. If I absorb the tree instead of the mana core... Okay, I got Needle, and I'm back to being a dragon. Alright. Alright, okay, cool. You know, some of these challenges, it's like, okay, go bowling, but... If you just want to fight like a few monsters, fuck it. You know, here you go. Alright, let's go through this door. This is one. Okay, ouch. Time to fight Regigigas. Time to send the dude home. Tremor. We have, no, we had an earthquake before. What is... Maybe those were the ones that I was getting confused. Why is it... I mean, I know I'm getting in monster fights. It's because I'm just stepping on the wrong area. But I thought... God, becoming these other forms is just the worst. Okay. I thought for sure we were fine to step over here. But I guess not. I guess we have to, like, do a jump. Why is it not letting us even move at all? Are we gonna have to just go back in? Because I know this one, you're supposed to pay attention to where she's walking. Those are the safe areas. But, why it won't let us off the initial platform at all is bothering me. It's time to become Garbage Boy. Okay. Yeah, every time that you walk somewhere that you shouldn't, you have to go fight. Yeah, I remember this one being kind of obnoxious because just of how it parsed out. Stuck as this garbage. Okay. But I can't move at all right here. Oh, okay. There we go. You gotta do a jump. Well, I got some credits. Skills gun. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna just bumble through this, guys. There's you know, there's like having the patience to do this the real way, huh? Okay, let's see. Puncture. Gonna make me back into something garbage. Okay, great. Not gonna get all the way over there. This is broken. Let's go, touch. Back to being a dragon. Got ourselves a bone breastplate. This is just, you know, the best, I guess. Can you flee these fights? I don't think so. Oh, that's the worst. Okay. I don't really have an option. Oh, boy. Because now we're back to... We're down to just punching, you know? Because I've just been going ham on everything. You can only Sky Twister so much, you know? Story, y'all. Like in the back, you can see, you know, he's still just there watching. Why do I keep becoming? Is it because I've got head trauma? Is it? Does it have that lower? Let's maybe she'll can. This is the nice thing about 3x speed is perhaps she'll walk over here. Show me the way. Okay. Waiting for you to path over here. Okay. Waiting for you to path back. Oh no, how do I? Oh. Okay, that's how you get up there. But she's pathing back. She's pathing back. Down. But there's nothing down there. Let's go. Yeah. Show me the way. Oh. Oh, boy. Sure, on emulator you can disable whatever layers just hiding all the monsters standing around. It's like a clear path. Because that's almost certainly what it is, right? Okay, back to being the dragon. Let's maybe not absorb any more monsters. But the Genbu. I can absorb the Ginbu. Turn into a fucking snake. I wish I was joking. Oh, hey, what's up, buddy? Cyclops was just like, I'm supposed to be in Anzelos' story. Can you send me back? I'm like, hey, no problem, bro. Can you send me back? Oh, no. Not that far back. Alright. Oh, boy, the wiggling. Look, I can always double vertical, so... Get that nonsense out of here. I don't mean crippling grace. Ah, boy. That enemy was really performing its sexuality in a masculine way. Pretty butch. Anyway, some stupid jokes. Let's just wait for this lady to come back. Hey, show me the way. Sure would be no. It just goes. See if I can even get a head trauma in. Doubtful, but we're not. I'm not gonna play around with that anymore. Oh boy. Can we... No, yeah, we can't. There is no fleeing from this hell. He's like, I learned Headwind Rush. It's like, bud, you... Oh, nice. KO throw is... I will take the KO throw learn. I don't want to learn... I don't want to absorb anything. I'm fine being the 614 health dragon. We can... we're gonna give the felt for it. Like, we can keep it like that, that's fine. There are some people, madmen, I will tell you, who don't keep two skills open, they just keep one open. That ain't my way. Always keep the two. Alright. Defeat that dude, now I can't play magic with people anymore. Cockatrice. It's a terrible joke. I'm just gonna wait here for this lady. Maybe she'll come eventually. It's my life. It's just being patient with pretty ladies coming. It's at the hell, Ginbu. Okay, yeah. Where did I go wrong, huh? Was it the drugs? As you see, Zero Worm very fast. If you ever want to get very fast, you put those inside of your Mystic. Alright, let's see. She's walking this way. Up, and then over. Oh boy. It's so tight, like... It's very precise. You know, it's always like I'm walking on pins around you. So, you know, those are actually off the top of my head, those are the worst ones. But, you know. Also, I don't know what that's meant to represent. A lot of treasure in battles. Battles and battle treasure. Oh, come on, let's, energy supply yourself. I wonder exactly, you know, what that's going to get us back up to. It's like just a 10 WP sort of. It is 50. Energy supply does not fuck around. Anyway, this is Pac-Man. Or something like it. You know, they were like, hey, what are you doing on SaGa Runs here? Oh, well, I'm just a new designer. You can't, you know, have me make anything really too big in this game. It's like, okay, make a room in Virgil's castle. There's a lot of stuff that only shows up there in Musprairie Bird. Nowhere else, really. A lot of the angles that they use, like the little, you know, mini game kind of ideas. It's cute. I like it. But it does make me question Virgil, who's just got, because he's got this giant golden palace, and you'd think these rooms that he has are maybe dedicated to something. Okay, well, maybe, dedicated to something worthwhile. We're just gonna go with our basic attacks. Fuck it. We're going basic. Can we bop down a guy? Oh hey, go hand. Give you that gold touch. Tell, you know? Just completely, you know, mouse in a barrel guessing game here. Now, yeah, I gotta imagine this all exists for Virgil's twisted amusement. That he has, again, this huge mansion, and really all the rooms in it are dedicated to this goofy, like, not even really, because if it was going to be challenging, right, then they would all be on the level of some of those harder ones. Oh, who's just going to get Twin Gal? Okay. Wow. Begins like, I'm just gonna learn the techniques, don't even path towards them. Just let me just have this. Yeah, it's Tornado Slash, right? Effective against airborne enemies. Man, you know, I'm sure that mouse is just having a real laugh at my expense. But yeah, I wonder how often people come through here and get submitted to Virgil's evil test. Hey, got it. You got the Virgil key. Okay. So this one's gonna be mouse in a barrel. But you won't know which one. We only have 2 more of these to get, right? So let's let us do. Okay. I believe this is a yep. We're gonna do a big battle royale here. You know what? I'm sick of it, and I'm ready to bust. Got him. Are we gonna proceed to the next, you know? I was hoping it would be the mech team, but the birds, they won. And it's, you know, I say the birds, but here we are with possession, all the living sword armor and everything else. You know, if I didn't murk them all, maybe I could have pulled up, you know, had them possess me. Give me some cool stats and rare gear. But, I ain't about that. It's Virgil's last test here. What could it possibly be? There's a graveyard. Are we gonna check it out? Only grave, but there isn't anything next to it. Oh, it seems like every time I click one of these, it spawns a skeleton. It's time to fight our way through the undead. I love that we got Silted so early, and it's stuck with us. You know, and I doubt I'm gonna absorb any more skills. So, and here's the ring. All the easier ones there. Okay, time to get the Divine Ring. Really putting us on it. That's what I want to see. That is exactly the sort of thing I want to see. Guys. You guys. Come on, yeah. Keep that up. Get out of here. Alright. Well, let's go see if Virgil's happy with us including all of his tests. You will not be able to return once you've entered this room. Okay. Got it. Go ahead and make ourselves a end of the game save there. So as you can see, it didn't take nearly as long as Blues, even with the little bit of extra grinding that we did. This feels like the grinding in Blues was shorter than it was to get the notches. Plus we spent time, I guess we did spend time in Blues doing the junk shop. I didn't do as much of that here. I've been waiting for you. This should be lots of fun. Alright. Show me your best combos! So first I'm gonna break out DSC. Because, you know, Ray of Life multi-slash. How's he feel about that? 1, 2, 3, 4. He only likes DSC once, if I remember correctly. Pretty good. Score of 3. Well, maybe you're not good enough. Okay, this guy's Mr. Ray of Life. Because we have, yeah, we have a big, you know, yell blast. Didn't we, that again? Don't make me mad. That again? That was new, though. You didn't see that before. Okay, let's see if we... Oh, Phantasm shot him at it. If he doesn't hate it. Doesn't shot silted. Alright. Is that your best? I mean, get this chance to see our score there. Try putting in some other moves here. Let's see. Let's keep Silphid up, because a lot of stuff seems like a combo with that. Alright. Alright. Is that your best? Score of 2. Okay. Let's see. Because my mech can only do, you know, multi-slash. Maybe you'll give us a 5 for that USC, who knows. Well done! Score of 3. Okay. So the way that works is that I think you have to eventually accumulate a score of 10. And 2 combos I don't think really matter. It's you just have to unleash a bunch of combos on it. And if you don't have a bunch of combo potential for whatever reason, then you fucking lose. You can't beat him. Because Virgil, as you can see, he doesn't take damage for anything. Or at the very least, he doesn't seem to be able to die. He's so much more powerful than we are, that even unleashing, you know, our best combos and our dream super combos, he just laughs at that shit, shoots up fireworks. It was fun. Take the ring. Receive the last ring. Okay. Some cool artwork of Virgil, who, just, you know, is willing to give up his ring if you can entertain him. Riki's back. No. Will it restore everybody's WP and JP? Oh yeah. We can lose the merchant ring, get that divine ring instead. Go ahead and get ourselves a end of the game. Well, I think if we've got a quick save, we should be fine, right? This region is about to perish. This is your home, Margmel? Go tell the good news to the Elder. You look stronger. Guess we're no match for you anymore. You look awesome. Hurry, go see the Elder. Where were you? You've been fooling around again, haven't you? Elder, Riki is here. Come in. Riki, you're back. Elder! Look! Oh my! You actually did it! Now save our Margmel! I thought you were gonna wish for us. No! You are the savior! Alright. Hear my wish, Margmel. Be reborn. Oh. Grandma, this is the Margmel you told me about. Alright. Not bad. Still got all these rings. Ah! What's happening? None of you existed when Margmel was first born. What do you mean, Mei-Ling? Margmel's being reborn, just as you wished. But those who weren't there are disappearing. That's no good. Stop! You're so naive, Riki. How could you ever believe a magic ring would grant your wish? These rings are just traps for selfish men. Yeah, you know. That's how some Twitch streams be. Someone or something made them and scattered them over the regions to absorb their lust. This ring has the true power. You can rule all regions with it. Mei Ling, are you out of your mind? I knew it. Please, stop. I like how Nuskin's over here like, I called the hill turn. Please stop. I take back my wish. I don't care about Markmel. Just bring everyone back, Mei Ling. Thank you, Riki. Thank you for helping me get the ring. But I don't need you anymore. Mei Ling, stop. What's the matter with you? She's under the spell of the Black Ring. I'll stop it, even if I have to fight Mei Ling to do it. Haha. You really think you can beat me with the ring? Are you ready? Yeah. Yeah, let's defeat Mei Ling. So she transforms into this ring entity. And gets a bunch of friends. Master Ring. Hit up that twin gills. Go blast. Multi-slash him. We can, we'll probably kill everybody, but I'll stampede just for the memes here. Oh. This is a sonic attack. You know, his buddy's there. Titty, Titania, Chimera, Gremlin. Not too bad. I do need to make sure that I repair the Robocar. I like this track. Take out. I could probably use that ring to increase our defense, I realize now. Probably way too much. Oh, all the monsters have changed. Oh no. Yeah, well. Let's slash this in. Yeah, let's still have Thieves Ring equipped, don't I? Which is the hide one. I should have. Okay, so I got Healers, Guardians. Yeah, let's hit Guardians up though. But very little unicorn. It's the first time seeing that in this playthrough. It's kind of cute. Just summoning a bunch of different enemies on us. Okay, Divine Ring can restore us as well as Healer's Ring, but we don't need all that right now. Master Ring. You have to understand that. You getting slash enough, bud? Oh man, Sylphid is not. I don't even worry about that. Yeah, as you can see, being immune to gaze attacks is very nice. Gas both of them. Just toss homeboy around. Yeah, those it's the Marish that does a bunch of gaze attacks. It's kind of one of the other final forms that a lot of people end up in as a monster. it's kind of hot trash in my opinion. But monsters are kind of hot trash in my opinion, so... Alright. Defeated the Master Ring. Saved Melee. Are you okay, Melee? Riki, I'm sorry. I lied to you. It's the Black Ring. It's not your fault. Sorry, Mei-Ling. It was my fault. If only I kept my eye on you. She seems fine. The curse of the Black Ring is also gone. But it's all over for Margmel. Cheer up, Elder. We can live somewhere else. Yeah. We could just move. Why not? You folks are very positive around here. I know. Then let us go. Elder, I've got to go somewhere very far to throw away these evil rings. I'll go with you, Riki. I'm going home. Where even is your home, Nusican? Okay, so we throw one ring in the mountains. Mossberry Bird, probably. Go back to Despair, give it to the Warden. Hey, Plotty Hooks! Just, hey, you guys can have this. Could be good. Could be bad. Just give it a Thunder. Okay. Leave Nusican with a ring. Nothing bad can happen because of that. I like that we give one back to Sei. He just hops back in this. Why are we... Okay, we gave one to Gin and Wakatsu. Don't know why. Oh, because we could buy one here, we're gonna return it to the shop. You can have the Schemer ring back, lady. Ring Schemer. And then we throw the black ring into Margmel. Bye-bye, Margmel! This is the Goodbye Margmel trophy. Assumably for finishing Riki's story. But yeah, that's Riki's story. So yeah, part of why I didn't use Mei-Ling in my team, even though, you know, she's pretty much a cornerstone of Riki's story, she's basically the secondary protagonist, is that, yeah, in that last fight, she gets removed from your team. So you can't use her at all. So, you know, it's kind of a troll moment, you know. You spend the entire game building up this character because they have plot context and importance, and then you know, flash forward to the end and you can't use them for the final boss fight, which really can be rough, but just how it goes. But yeah, that's Riki's story. I think it's charming. I think it does a lot of kind of interesting and unique things. I like that you can kind of pursue the different rings at your own leisure. You know, it's got a... I think it's a good story for people that are getting into the game but still want some direction, but want to experience a bunch of different things that maybe familiarize themselves, because it does force you to go to a bunch of different regions and kind of interact with a lot of parts of the game that normally you maybe wouldn't see, or that you would get glimpses of in other scenarios. So you get a little bit of... a small bit of like a lot of other character scenarios, which I think is really cool. I also, again, I really like that, yeah, if you ever have, you know, you don't know what to do, you can just talk to Mei-Ling and, you know, pursue a certain ring, and that's pretty cool. Obviously, there's a few shortcomings, but I mean, almost everything in this game does. There's a certain amount of jank you just have to accept, which I think is part of the identity of the game and part of kind of why I like it. Is that you can, like, the game doesn't stop you from messing up and going straight, you know, not even having a team, just having like Riki, and I guess you do have to have a team in this, right? Because you do have to recruit people in scrap, right? But you could be fresh out of scrap, you know, not even equipped with any new gear or anything, not leveled at all, and go straight to Omi and end up in that basement. You can't beat the Kraken, and it's just like, oh, okay, well, hope all my saves aren't down here, you know. So there there are a couple of moments that I think are interesting about it, or I guess difficult about it that I willingly accept. I think the worst parts of it for sure are like that little end part. There's a couple of moments that like I was prepared for or that I was capable of handling, but that I could see a new player really being frustrated with. I know some people get really hung up on that magma slime battle. That one can be one of the really rough ones, especially if you don't know what's kind of going on or what you're doing. If you go into that battle and you don't have techniques that can hit every enemy, you aren't like built for it. You just get thrashed, and there's really no option. Similarly, like doing the combos for Virgil is also something that can really ruin this run for a lot of people. But that's, I think, part of why that's maybe more egregious for me is that it's, you know, you're bottlenecked into it at the very end of the game for Riki. So, you know, you like it's not like, okay, I ran into something that's kind of rough at the onset, and maybe I have some options. But it's like, you know, you're probably very deep in and invested in what you've got, and it's like just stuff that turns you right around and tells you like, okay, well, you need to go and do something else. There's not really a super creative solution for those things, I guess. Um, which is, you know, it's frustrating. I think also it can be kind of hard to know exactly what you're supposed to do. I remember whenever I was younger, I thought with the magma slime fight, I didn't realize it was just like beat a certain number of them. I thought it was like, oh, I have to kill them all in the same round, is what I initially thought. And then once I did that and 5 more spawned, I just about turned off the console, like just chunked the controller across the room kind of moment. Um, but I mean, those frustrations aside, like I said, I really do like Riki's story. I really do think it's a good story for people starting the game out. Um, you know, if you're looking to get a little bit of everything and have the game actually give you some guidance, though the way that they have the story structures now, where you can see like literally a card that tells you like a quest reminder and where to go, then it's not that big of an issue anymore. Because certainly in some scenarios, whenever you don't know where to go, whenever you don't have those sort of quest reminders, in the original game, the original PlayStation 1 release, it could be very, very aimless. And so Riki essentially had those quest reminders built in with Mei Ling, so you didn't have as much of that aimlessness. I think that also in the original game kind of helped to build your relationship a little bit more with Mei Ling, where you're relying on her. She has all this information, and she's able to help you out a whole bunch. And so maybe that kind of helps you build that trust, or at least that kind of investment in her as this voice of authority, or, you know, a reliable partner or whatnot. But maybe you get a little bit less of if you're just going off of the quest prompts that get saved in this. I could see how maybe that could change the experience for somebody. But yeah, that's Riki's story. Hopefully you enjoyed it. As much as I, you know, groan about being a monster and absorbing things, you know, it wasn't that bad at the end of the day. And a lot of the challenging parts we got through just fine. You know, we didn't have to retry the Virgil fight, and we only had to retry the Magma Slime fight once because, you know, I thought maybe I could just tank it going through the first time. But yeah, that's Riki. I think next time, you know, unless anybody gives me any input and says, hey, I really want to see this story next. Let's see. I wrote this down. I'm gonna pull up where I wrote it. See if there's a good, you know, list of where I put the progression. Now I put it on this text file over here, didn't I? Yeah. So I think I'm gonna do Amelia next. So Amelia's story is probably going to be next. I wanted to do a Zealous in the middle, so that's, you know, Amelia is a story that I'm less crazy about, though I heard that there were a few minor changes to it that might make it more interesting for me. We'll see. But yeah, I'm interested in doing that. I'm interested in playing through hers and seeing how it goes. And yes, Azellus will be after that because Azellus is one of the stories that I like a little bit more and a bit more drawn to. Um, you'll find over the course of this playthrough what my favorite ones are. Obviously, Blue is one that I like a lot, which is also why I started as him. But I'm trying to pace these stories out to kind of give myself, beats between the stories that I'm really excited about and that I like a lot, and where it's a lot of fun for me to build the teams and mess with them and really engage with the content that you're given, and then the ones that I'm less excited about. So, Riki's one that's a mixed bag for me. That's why I decided to go with it after Blue. The other big thing is that, yeah, Riki's a pretty good contrast to Blue in that Blue has a very open story. You can kind of go and do everything, but you're really just supposed to do those magic quests. But otherwise, you're just kind of thrown into the game. You have your leisure to do whatever side quests or plots or whatever you want to do. And you engage heavily in the magic stuff. Whereas Riki, you can't do any of the magic quests. Like you can do the rune and arcane ones, recruit the characters and do the little missions, I believe. And you can eventually go and recruit Kylan or Time Lord. And I would, if I was doing a all monster playthrough, perhaps I would go and recruit Kylan, the Space Master, which I've done that in the past. I don't recommend. I really don't recommend an all monster playthrough, but it's not that difficult for Riki's story. So so long as you get Kylan and so long as you get Lord Say, which I think he always joins your team, right? So long as you have both of them and you hold on to their abilities that can hit every enemy, which they come prepackaged with, you won't have, or you shouldn't have, an issue whenever you get to the fight. The big issue with having 5 monsters is absorbing stuff, because then one person absorbs what you were fighting, like the big bad dude you're fighting, and then everybody else just doesn't get anything other than the other creeps and add-ons. So the absorbing part, which is already you saw how frustrating getting certain skills for a monster can be. Multiplying that out by 5 is not a welcome experience for me, at least. There's a couple different ways I would probably design the monster thing. I understand why it's the way that it is in this game, but either making the list of skills easier to get, making it not entirely RNG, having a meter that you would build and eventually guarantee you a skill. I don't know why it has to gate the skills behind an RNG check whenever you absorb. I think it could just be basically, an easier way of doing that is, okay, tier out the enemy skills by how powerful they are, which is already the case in the game because they have a higher chance of getting the easier, the weaker ones, of course. So have those skills tiered out, and then you just pick them up through the tier. So then you only have to absorb the same monster 3 or 4 times. That's 1,000 times more reasonable. But the game's known for obtuse mechanics, and it's beloved for its obtuseness. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and update our previous created data, and I'm going to end this stream right here. Though I'm still feeling pretty good, and it's not that late. I might actually just start Amelia after ending this, but I'm going to end this one here just so that we end the Part 5 stream for Riki. You can kind of call Riki's story here. The little lovable lummox who's hanging off of the ropes up there. I say ropes, the top of this structure. It's like a gazebo or something. I don't know. I don't know what you would call that. Decorative structure. But yeah, next time I'm going to start with Amelia, and by next time, if you're watching this on VODs, it's going to be just the next video. If you're watching this on streams, I'm going to close the stream, and I'll be right back with Amelia's story. So I hope you enjoyed Riki. I think it's got some interesting characters, it's fun times. Lots of little isolated plots that culminate into you having collected all those rings. I think the ring powers are kind of cool. It gives Riki something really unique to do in fights that no one else gets. Like I said, everybody gets something unique. Riki gets those rings, which are very powerful. You might have noticed there were a couple of fights where the ring just made it to where I could win. But yeah, that's Riki. I'm gonna close this out now. So I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you had a fun time watching this. Whenever you have, thanks for joining me. And that's it for now for SaGa Frontier Remastered.